I'm Dr. Sheila Schuster, and I have probably the longest longevity of anyone that you might be listening to today. KPA back in the 70s when I was in graduate school moved around from the office of the president to the next office of the president, and people used to say that KPA actually existed in the trunk of the president's car. And the treasurer would come in literally with a cigar box, and that would be the treasury of the KPA, and he would kind of count out whatever money was in there and so forth. And in 1989, APA put out a challenge to all the states that didn't have a permanent office and didn't have an executive director actually, and said, if you can come up with some money, we'll match that to get you launched. And so KPA came up with $10,000, most of it donated by psychologists in private practice in Louisville, and APA matched it, and then they wrote a job description. We set up the office in my private practice office, so at least we had a more permanent address. We weren't going to move year by year. Think back to those early years where we were really a very vibrant organization. But it had a sense of being a nomad.
I am the executive director of KPA, and it's my honor to have been in this role since 2009, to have worked at the old building for a number of years and to see the conditions there deteriorating. We host meetings in the office for our members and for outside groups that we're collaborating with. And it got to the point where it was difficult to host folks in the old space and to feel proud, to feel that the facility really represented the quality of this organization and the quality of the work that we do.
And I think it's been that foundation. It has been a family atmosphere. People come back. In fact, people come back from out of town. People who have retired still come to the conventions as a way of making connections back with their KPA colleagues. And I think this office will get to be that kind of place. We're looking at being able to do some lunch and learn kinds of things. We've got a very comfortable space for committee meetings.
I see this Capital Funds campaign as kind of the next step in making KPA really a viable organization for the future.
We have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to grow psychology in Kentucky.
I think this office, this investment is really going to be the heart of KPA going forward.